Hi, this is ronMctube playing the Hunter Classic on PC, and we've got lots to talk about today and lots to do. We've got a brand new mission set, a final hunt with the Wardens, that's 8 missions in total, and the game has gone free to play, so there's no more license costs. The business model has been changed, so everyone can play the game for free, no more memberships, all the animals are free to hunt 24/7. One of the biggest changes that's been done is remove memberships. This means all the maps and all the animals are available to hunt for free for any player. The free animal rotation has been removed and all the animals are free to hunt all the time on all reserves. Store changes and harvests are in GMS, so basically you can hunt and sustain playing by hunting animals. So by just playing the game you can sustain and buy items from just playing, which is brilliant. Another major change is nearly all the items in the store can now be purchased with both EMS and GMS. EMS can be purchased as usual, and GMS can now be earned by just playing and harvesting an animal with a CSS score. You might want to know, how do you get GMS? Now, when you harvest an animal that has a CSS score, cross-species score value, you can sell that animal and return it, or you can still taxidermise it and keep it. You can get the GMS as the same value as the CSS score. For example, if you harvest an animal that has a CSS value of 85, then you can sell it for 85 GMS. If you have the taxidermy prompt turned off, this will happen automatically, so don't think you've been robbed. You haven't, you still get it. If you have the prompt turned on, you will see the option to sell the animal as well as the option to taxidermise the animal. Premium features are now free for all. All features that used to be included in the membership packages are now free to any person. So, for example, everyone can now take a custom profile picture or host a multiplayer game. One big change that you will want to know about is the ammo. The ammo replenishes for the 243 rifles and the 12 gauge shotguns. All the other weapons you will need to purchase the ammo, however it's not very expensive, so kill a couple of animals, you'll be fine for a long time for your bullets and stuff, what you're going to use. With the latest updates, the game launch has changed, so the website is no longer good for playing the game. You have to play it through Steam basically, which is not a problem, and a lot of people have been doing that for a long time. So lots of great changes there. It should bring lots of players, and I've been looking at the Steam numbers and they've shot right up with this, so I'm hoping they maintain that and that keeps happening. Before I forget, I best remember about people who's got memberships outstanding. So basically those of you who've still got memberships that last 3, 4, whatever months after this free to play changeover will get refunded in EMS. So you're not going to lose anything. You're going to get EMS back to spend per month and whatever. You've got basically log in, you've got a reward for what you had left on your license, so that's all taken care of. They're taking care of everything. This Blacktail's getting really close, and that's not the Blacktail I want. 10-year anniversary celebrations. I celebrated this a couple of months ago. I've been playing 10 years, and to commemorate this, they've been giving out special items of clothing as well. So you get like a 5-year, a 7-year and a 10-year shirt special. So I've got a 10-year special shirt. I will show you that when we go on Loggers Point. Really proud of getting that. 10 years playing this. It's a long time for any game, but I've really enjoyed playing this for 10 years. You imagine, lots of hours videoing. I videoed from the first week I started playing, so imagine I've been making videos for 10 years on the Hunter games. So that's a big deal for me. So to get that is nice, and you know that not many people is going to have these shirts either. But there's 5, 7 and 10s. So check those out. You should get them if you've had your licenses or account for that long. So check that out. So back to the actual hunt, and what we've got to do is on Honeybee's Blacktail plea mission, we've got to harvest a male Blacktail deer, 105 or more with a shotgun with buckshot. I'm a distance of 50 metres, so I've got my shotgun here. I'm hoping this one don't spook and scare that one, but where's the other one gone? It did look a bit bigger, and this one's really close. That one is quite nice as well, but there's a bit bigger one. I'm hoping I don't mess it up. It's only the second mission, but it's not too hard. We're in red feather, or on red feather I should say, in the swamps, top right. Really good for Blacktail. You can go white heart as well. Tower 6, Elk Meadow, really good there for Blacktail. But this is also very good. And we've got a quarry here. I'm just hoping I don't mess this up with a shotgun. Got a red dot on it. Very useful. Where's it gone? How typical is that? How many times have you, players who's watching this right now, had that happen? Where they stop exactly behind the log. Right, here goes. Can we get it? Check the range. It's about right. It's run. Oof, I don't know where we've hit that. I'm hoping we've done good enough damage to not be running around the map for the next hour trying to find it. But it should be good enough, I think. I'm using buckshot, so it's quite strong. Got a few tearing about as well. I'm only trying to do the mission. Did some elk hunting the other day. Had some nice elk. One of my favourite species. A lot of blood there. He says bother, but that's not just bother. Not with that amount of blood. We'll check some more tracks. I think we'll probably hit it in intestines or something like that. Which, if it is intestines, there we go. It is intestines. Then we know it will be down. So we'll have to go and track that for a little while. Collect it and do the mission. One good thing is with this new system, the missions become really good for earning GMS. It's like these are 1,000 a piece. There's 8 in total. I don't know if you get 1,000 for the last one because you get a reward. I'm not going to spoil what that is. Here's a Blacktail. But you can buy a reset mission pass in the store. So if you've already done all your missions, you won't miss out. Reset them, and then there's like nearly 600 missions in total you can do to earn GMS. So if you do that, do all the missions again, and some are really high scoring missions, you can earn a lot of GMS. So here's the options. You've got taxidermise. You can sell it as well. So I'm going to sell that one. It's not very big, but it's reasonable, but it's not a massive trophy. On to our third one. We've got a King of the Mule, and I'm going to show you my jacket first, because here you go. This is my special 10-year jacket. We're on Loggers Point. The sun's out here as well, so I can show you. It was in the shade a bit with the Blacktail. Got 10 years on the arm. Weapon expert on the other side, and I'll turn round, face the tent, and show you in the light my back, so you can see the badge on the back. There you go. Since the first shot, the Hunter Classic, 10 years. Really like that. Great detail. Someone spent quite a lot of time doing that, one of the artists, so thanks for that. That really does mean a lot. Now what we're going to do is we've got to harvest a mule deer weighing at least 91 kilos, and here's how I'm going to do it. It's got to be from under 50 meters in a tower. So 2 towers there. You can have a walk from the top to that tower, always mule deer there, or put a tent there, or you can go to this tower down here. I've got a tent there already because it's quite a good tent, that one. That tent tower there, sorry, where that tent is, you normally get whitetail there, not mule deer. So it's normally the top and the bottom one for the towers. So we'll do the bottom one first. I'll do a few hunts there, see if we get mule deer. You always get whitetail. You also get whitetail there, but mule deer as well. So we'll try that, try there, and hopefully we'll get mule deer. If not, we'll move to the top one. I showed you the top one because if you haven't got tents and you're new and stuff, you can just walk down from the lodge and go into that tower. Now we've come down the bottom. It's raining cats and dogs. Absolutely sling it down. It's making it hard to see, but we have got mule deer in the distance. One looks really nice, so hopefully I can call it in. We've got to get it right under the tower, 15 meters. I've got a snake bite bow, so that'll be good. With the bow and they're very close, you can lean right over, but guns can be awkward, so a bow does help doing this one. Some people don't like rain, but it gives it a bit of atmosphere. It's realistic. It can be a bit funny with obviously visibility, so that's why some people don't like it. And obviously the noise, sometimes things will creep up on you and you're not aware of it, but obviously you can use that to your advantage sometimes. So that's what we've done. We've just fast travelled from that tent down to here where I've got a tent on this tower, and we've got mule deer around it. So if you do a sort of similar, if you look where my arrows are, you can see the coordinates of where sort of the tents are, what we're going to use. But if this one doesn't play out, we'll go up to that top one. I normally give it a 2 or 3 hunts here, and if it isn't, I'll go up the top, try that for the mule deer. They're normally at the top and the bottom, like I can say. It's absolutely raining cats and dogs. We have got the 300 as well, one of the best rifles in the game. But as I was saying about the bow, this is why you pick a bow over a rifle or something, because you can just bend straight over with a bow. You can lock off a bit more. Also, you don't make no sound, do you, or little sound when you take the shot. So if you don't get the first one, or you get that one and there's a bigger one behind it, then you can probably get both of them. If you're looking, it drops dead on the spot. So we've just got to call these and hope they come in to where I want them to come. It should do. It should come right up to me. It's good for whitetail in this area as well. You get whitetail all around here, blacktail, what else? Blacktail, mule deer. What are you on about, Ron? It's because I just thought there you did used to actually get blacktail here, and then they swapped them, and mule deer came here, and the blacktail went to Whitehart. They did sort of a swap over when they made it free to play years ago. We've got quite a nice whitetail there on our left. It's quite a decent score. It's probably up to about 160, 170. High rack. I might take that if we can get that in before these mule deer. The mission is a priority. So, but if I can get the whitetail to come in first, take a shot at it with a bow, hopefully drop that, and then we can get the blacktail. It'll be like a bonus, but that's quite a nice high rack whitetail. Like I say, they normally go up to about 170. Normally about 150 to 170 is what they sort of score. But I do like the racks. Got a group of mule deer. A lot of people in the game call them the brothers, because there's normally like 5 mule deer. Often there's 1 or 2 really high scorers. The elk have this sort of similar thing as well. You see one lead bull or something. I think is that the decent mule deer? Not sure. I'd seen one just before the rain started, and it looked really nice, probably over 200. And look at that. Are we in for some luck? Look, we've got a rainbow. I do like that. It's a great addition. Right, let's have a look again. Where's his mule deer? There we go. Oh my. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that probably because of the rain. That is huge. That is a non-typical white deer. And that's massive. That's absolutely huge. I have had some really big ones, but that looks massive. I'm not even waiting for the mission. That's having the 300. I don't want to risk losing that. That's very rare and very, very big. Here goes. And it's down. The choice between the mission and that rare animal, there's no no arguments. There's no decision to be made. The non-typical goes because I'll get the mule deer again. That non-typical, I might not get another one of those in years. That's massive. It really is massive. That is very, very big. It's a non-typical white deer. For those that don't know what non-typicals are, their antlers are totally random. They go all over the place, and they can score really high. Unlike the fixed racked symmetrical antlers of normal deer in the game. And this is huge, and it's a rare anyway, but to have them as big as what this one is, or looked like it is really rare as well. So I'm just hoping it's really massive, because that's special. So a nice little bonus, good reason to do the missions. And one thing that always happens in this game is you'll get probably one of your biggest trophies when you least expect it, and that's what always keeps you playing. Because you just think, oh, this hunt's crap, I've got nothing but does, and then all of a sudden this massive monster steps out like that, and that keeps you playing for years, because you want that buzz again and that same feeling. And here it is. Oh my god, look at that. That's massive. Look at that. That is absolutely massive. That's special. That is a very big non-typical. Look at the size of that. I had a very big one like this on Red Feather a few years ago. 357. To put that into context, right, I've got to take a trophy shot with that. A normal trophy, like really top tier whitetail, is about 200 on a normal antler, and that's 357. So what a bonus that is. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to take a trophy shot of that. Ron's absolutely buzzing out his mind with that. I didn't expect anything like that. I was just happy doing the missions and talking about the new changes, and we get a reward like that. Gobsmacked. So we're going to take a trophy shot with this. This is going to go in the trophy lodge. I'm not going to mount it today. I'm just going to get the trophy shot. And it's been great talking about the classic. We've been playing Call of Wild a lot recently, but like I say, there's a lot of changes with classic, and that we're doing a lot more videos on classic. It's going to be great just playing the game and enjoying it. Just get him in a nice pose. It can be quite tricky for a lot of people who have trouble with trophy shots, deer species especially. Go behind it, grab its neck, and then pull its head up. On some of the antlered species, you can grab the actual antler and just tip it and turn it. Once you get mastered at this, I've spent years doing it, that you can get really good poses and get him in nice positions. It does take a little while of practicing with it, and you probably swear a lot just like Ron does. But there we go. And we can sell it. Should we sell it? 154 DM? No chance of selling it. We could taxidermise it for M's or GMS. So we'll use the GMS. Not going to cost us anything because we've done it in missions. So that's been me, ronMctube. We've been playing the Hunter Classic on PC. Ron's buzzing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.